life practice community.
So what do we need and how shall we start? Let's come into a child's pose. You're going to rest your hips onto your heels and rest your forehead. And arrive in your space. Arrive in your shape. Arrive in your room, arrive in your body. Do a little scan of everything, see how everything is feeling. Notice how you're settling in. Notice what is feeling good today, what's feeling tight, what is feeling spacious, at ease. Take some deep filling breaths, and as you breathe in, lift your low back. As you exhale, sink down into your forehead, sink down into your arms. Letting your whole body be heavy and supported here. I've been reflecting a little bit on one of my first experiences doing yoga. One of the things that really turned me off about it was that the teacher was very much my way or the highway. This is the right way to do a pose. This is the wrong way to do the pose. And I felt very unwelcome in the space. I didn't go back for 5 years after that. And I think it's really influenced my philosophy and my stance on things, which is you're here to do what feels good. And if that is child's pose for an hour, then that is fine. There's this quote that says, sometimes courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes that little voice at the end of the day that says, I'll try again tomorrow. Take one more round of breath in our child's pose. And then we're going to invite in a tiny bit of movement. So when you breathe in, come all the way up to a table. And then just move through some cat-cows, tilting at the pelvis, lifting the heart, puffing up through the spine, and then keep going. Maybe adding in some circles with the spine and with the hips if that feels nice. And then coming all the way through center, leave your left palm where it is. Take your right arm up, breathe in, expand through the collarbone. And then thread your right arm underneath the left, landing onto your right shoulder, right cheek. And then maybe you lift the left arm up, weaving it back, allowing a nice little compression, creating some space. And then come all the way back through center. Land your left palm, lift all the way up. And then lift the opposite way. So left arm lifts all the way up. Thread the left arm under, landing onto the cheek, landing onto the shoulder, maybe weaving the arm back. And then unwind and come all the way up, planting through the palms. Take your left leg up behind you. Feel your left hip level with your right, and then lift your right arm up. Draw your navel in and then just stay in stillness for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. And then on 1, I want you to challenge yourself and just take your right arm out to the right, your left arm out towards, or sorry, left leg out towards the left. And then you're gonna zip everything inwards. Keeping your navel drawing in as you do this. Real engagement through the muscles. We'll just take 3 more. 2. And then 1. And then land the right palm. Tuck your right toes under. See if you can lift all the way up and back to a 3-legged dog with your left leg extended. Press through the left heel, press through the palms. And then ripple forward, draw into a core plank with your left knee in towards your chest. And can you take that knee over to the left, through center, through the right, through center, 3 more. 2. Nice work, last 1. Come all the way back through center and then just plant your left foot between your palms. Nice. And we're gonna come onto the right knee and then just inhale the arms up towards the sky, low lunge. Beautiful, take your palms forward, land your right palm where it is, take your left arm up. Maybe you rotate into a twist, taking your left palm back to your right foot. Just staying here for 3, for 2. And then on 1, can you release the right foot, take the left palm forward, walk your fingertips back as you lengthen over the left leg. Nice, and then we're gonna walk the fingertips forward, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Lift your left arm all the way up, roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, wiggle your left foot all the way back. Step it all the way back so that your feet are alongside each other and your left arm is extending, and then we'll do a few scoops under, scoop the arm under, and then scoop it all the way up. 3 more. 2. Nice, last 1. Peel your left arm all the way up. Plant your left palm down. All right, challenge here. I want you to land onto your right forearm. Have your left palm back so that it's aligned with your right elbow, and then you're in a little bit of a chaturanga with the left arm. Stay for 3, for 2, for 1. Left elbow lands, forearm plank, 3, 2, 1. Soften your hips, find your sphinx. Breathe your heart. Lift through your chest. Nice work, tuck your toes. Lift the hips up and back. Step your left palm back so it's back in the chaturanga. Step your right arm up so you're in a plank. Move through a chaturanga. Nice, come all the way back up to your down dog. And then bend through one knee, bend through the next, pressing out through the heels. And then come onto the hands and knees again, table. Opposite side now, so it should be your right leg extending, your left knee stays grounded. And then lift your left arm up. Nice, we're gonna go out to the side. Good, and then bringing your leg and arm back in. Try to have an engagement through your whole body as you do this, engage through the core. Just 3 more. You got this. 2. Nice work, last 1. Plant the left palm. Tuck the left toes, lift all the way back up, 3-legged dog, extend through your right leg behind your right knee in, core plank. Nice, we're gonna move outwards. So to the right, center, left, center. 3 more. 2. Last one. Come all the way back. Step your right foot between your palms. Land onto your left knee. Inhale your arms all the way up, low lunge. Nice work. Land your palms. Leave your left palm where it is. Spiral your right arm up. Stay here. Or reach the palm back, grabbing hold of the foot. Little bit of a twist. Little bit of a quad stretch. How would it feel to release that foot now? Take your right fingertips forward. Walk your fingertips back, lengthen over the leg. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Can you walk your fingertips back now? Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Reach your right arm all the way up. Roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Step the right foot back. Do your scoops with the arm. I think we did 4. 2. 3. 4. Lift the arm up. Land the right palm down. This time your left elbow lowers, your right palm steps back, so it's in this half chaturanga. Nice work. Land your right elbow, forearm plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften your hips, lift your heart. Nice, let's move backwards now. Tucking the toes, lifting up. You should step the right palm back, and then the left palm back, plank. Move through a chaturanga. Nice work. Lifting all the way up and back, down dog. Stay in your down dog for a few breaths, or come into your child's pose if you want. Nice. From our down dog, we're gonna bend through our knees, gaze forward. I want you to see if you can hop your feet wider than your hands. And then what I want you to do is bend through the knees, sit back, and then just lift your arms up. So we're kind of in this midpoint transition between our malasana squat and our chair. Our legs are a bit wide. It should be challenging and hard. And just stay sitting in there, knowing that you got this. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, sit back. Find your squat. Extend your right arm. Lift your left arm up. Maybe you leave the arms back. Make a connection, find that line. Can you move all the way through center? Twist the opposite way. Nice. Come all the way back. Step through the feet, lift up halfway. Hold your halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way up. Large stretch. Softly land your palms to heart center. Connect your thumbs to your breastbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's allow the inhale to sweep our arms upward, upward mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Take an exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back to your plank, move through a vinyasa. Nice. Beautiful. From your down dog, breathe your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Take your right knee in, core plank. Stepping your right foot between your palms. Nice work. Inhale all the way up into your lunge. You got it, crescent lunge, nice. Getting strong, engage through that back leg. Nice work. Hinge forward, plant both palms, frame your foot. You got it, step back. Either shift through your vinyasa or just directly to down dog, your choice. Moving slow and mindfully, you don't need to rush. Yeah, you got it. Take your left leg up, three-legged dog. Nice. Pull your left knee in. Step your left foot between your palms. Nice, come up to your crescent lunge on this side. Yeah, you got it. Hinge forward, plant the palms. Nice, step back. Yeah, travel through a vinyasa. Nice, there you go, good, good. And then bend through the knees, gaze forward, hop your feet between your hands. Yeah, inhale, half lift. Nice, exhale, fold. Bend through your knees, sit your hips back. Lift your heart up off the thighs, find your chair. Nice, you got it. Beautiful. Can you be comfortable in a pose that is uncomfortable? What tools can you draw on to stay here now and just be okay with this? As you inhale, lengthen a little. As you exhale, sit a little lower. You got this. Yeah. Take a breath in. Nice work. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back. Either go just straight through a down dog or move through a vinyasa. Nice. Take your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. This time, let's bend the knees, stacking the hips, reaching the right toes over towards the left. Keeping both palms grounded as you do this. Ground that palm, yes or yeah, you got it. Slowly unwind back to your three-legged dog. Pull your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot between your palms. You got it. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, open warrior two. Press down through your right big toe, down through your outer edge of your left foot. Get really strong. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill all the way up. Plant the palms. Frame the foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Journey through a vinyasa. Nice work. Left leg extends, three-legged dog. Bend through your left knee, stack the hips. Slowly unwind up. Pull your left knee into the chest. Step your left foot between your palms. Lift all the way up to a crescent. Open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way up. Windmill your palms to the mat. Frame the foot, step back, plank. Move through a vinyasa or go straight to your down dog. Nice. Can you bend through the knees, gaze forward, hop your feet wider than your hands. And then once again, come up to this mid-level squat. Hands are reaching in front of you. Get really strong through your hip flexors. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Wiggle your feet in. Plant your palms, bend at your elbows, snuggle your knees into your armpits. Maybe you lift your feet up and hover, gazing in front of you. Finding your crow, your Vinyasa. Nice. Can you either hop back or step back into your plank? You got it. Move through your vinyasa. Travel your way up to your down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Bend through your right knee, stack your hips, reach your right toes over towards the left. Yeah, reaching your right foot over towards the left. Maybe you flip your dog, landing your right toes, lifting your heart. Let your right palm down, take your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot between your palms. Inhale all the way up, crescent. Open your left arm back, your right arm forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Come all the way forward. Land your right elbow on your right thigh, reach your left fingertips forward. This is your extended side angle. Nice. Try to be as light as possible on that right elbow. Lift all the way back up again. Lengthen through your right leg. Reach your right arm forward. Take your right arm alongside your right calf. And then maybe you shift weight onto your right foot, right fingertips. Lift up into your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. Nice work. Can you shift your left foot back now? Take your palms at heart center, lengthen through your right leg. Lift off of your right toes, bend your left knee, sit back. Skandasana, nice work. Good. Come all the way back up again. Turn your right toes in, hinge your body forward. Forward fold it out for a few breaths. And then press through your feet, lift all the way up to stand. Turn your left toes to the back of the mat. Lift off of your right heel, find your way all the way into a crescent lunge. Can you take your palms up now, inhale. And then take your palms into your heart center. Lift your elbows. Drop into a twist. Land your right elbow onto your left knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. Get really strong into your left foot. You're gonna step your right foot forward to meet your left. Find your body into this twisted chair. Just stay here for 3, for 2, and then for 1, come all the way back through center with your hands at heart center. Find your chair, and then forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back to plank, and then come onto your forearms. From your forearm plank, I want you to walk your feet in, walk your hips up. You're getting really strong through the forearms, and then just stay here. This is Dolphin Pose. Hips are lifted up as if you're in a down dog. You're pressing through the forearms. You're really strong. Let's take 5 breaths. And then just play around. Leave your right foot where it is. See if you can lift your left leg up. Just lift your leg. No hopping right now. Just lift your leg. And then land your left foot. Lift your right leg. Land your right foot. Come back to your palms. Come back to your plank. Move through a vinyasa. If you want, we'll meet up in down dog. Beautiful. Take your left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Nice work. Bend through your left knee, stack your hips. Maybe you flip your dog. Nice. Beautiful. Come all the way to neutral with your palms grounded, your left leg extended. Great. Curl your left knee in. Step your left foot between your palms. Good. Lift all the way up to your crescent. And then land your right heel, open up to your warrior 2. Breathe in, reverse. Lift all the way back up, warrior 2. Land your left elbow on your left knee. Reach your right arm forward. Extended side ankle. Lift all the way back up. Lengthen through your left leg, reach forward. Left arm alongside left leg. Now maybe you shift weight onto your left foot, lifting your right leg. Half moon. Step your right foot back. Lengthen your left leg, bend through your right knee, sit back, Skandasana. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Lift all the way up. Turn your left toes in. Inhale, arms to the side. Hinge forward, forward fold. Drop your head. And then we'll slowly roll up to stand again. Turning your right toes to the front of the mat. Bend through the right knee, lift off of your left heel. Inhale, arms up. Take your palms into your heart center. Breathe in as you lift the elbows. Twist your left elbow, right knee. Nice work, you got it. Now get strong and trust that your right foot will hold you. And take a big step forward with your left foot to meet your right. Sit back into your chair, twisted chair, 3. Nice work, 2. On 1, unwind, and then forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Good, exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back to your plank. Nice. And then land your forearms again. Good, walking your feet in, your bum up towards the sky. Really push through the elbows, engage through the shoulders, lift a leg, And then maybe you practice zipping your spine in. Perhaps you can give a little hop through the standing foot. See if you get some hang time there. Nice. Being really mindful. Yeah. Nice. Good, careful. Yeah, nice. You're almost there, Yasser. I'm not surprised. You do yoga every hour of every day. Nice work. When you've been through your enough hops, carry through with Vinyasa, so coming back, flowing through your down dog. Good. You can take a moment sitting back on the heels, taking child's pose. We're gonna go through that flow one more time, so just take a moment to rest between sides. When you're ready, you're gonna tuck your toes, lift all the way up and back, down dog. Nice. Extend your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Can you bend through your right knee, stacking your hips, reaching your right toes over to the left? Maybe flip your dog while you're at it. Great, lifting your heart. Nice, you got it. And then come all the way back to neutral with your right leg extended. Beautiful. Take your right knee in. Step your right foot between your palms. Land onto your left heel, come all the way up into a warrior two. You got it. Bend deeper into the right knee. Yeah, nice work, good. And then reverse your warrior, opening through your heart. And then come forward, landing the right elbow onto the right thigh. Nice, now you choose your variation here. You might stay, you might extend the right arm. Nice, yeah. If a bind is something you feel like doing, go ahead. If bird of paradise is something you feel like doing, also go ahead. Let's give about 5 breaths. Beautiful. Nice. I can't see through everyone's camera. Yeah, full expression is lengthening through the leg. Nice. Really anchoring down through that left foot. Beautiful. Nice. Stepping the right foot back again. Stepping the left foot back again. And then lifting up and expanding. Nice. Lengthening through the right leg. Reach your right arm forward, forward. Clocking right arm alongside right calf. Extending your left arm up. And then maybe you shift your weight forward onto your right foot and right fingertips, half moon. Maybe kicking your left heel towards your left hand, sugar cane. Nice. If you have the back foot, extend it back. Step your left foot back. Nice. Lengthen through your right leg. Lift your right toes. Skandasana. Nice, and then come all the way back up again, landing your right foot, swiveling your left toes back, lifting your right heel, and then bend the left knee. So you're now in a crescent lunge back of the mat. And then I want you to twist right elbow to your left knee, and then get strong through your left foot. Can you step your right foot forward? Now option here, stay in your twisted chair or pop into your side crow, landing your right palm, landing your left palm, snuggling your hip and your knee, and then lifting up and balancing, falling into my basket. 3, 2, and then 1, step back. Come back into a forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back. Find your down dog, and now we're gonna play a little bit in headstand. I don't do a lot of headstand in my online Zoom classes, but a lot of you have been practicing with me for a while. I hope that you can trust your body and not sue me if you hurt yourself. Be really careful. Okay, you're gonna measure the width of your forearms with the width of your hands. Find that width, and then land it on the earth. Interlace your palms, snuggle your skull into that interlace, and then walk your feet in, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae, maybe lifting one leg and then the next. And then maybe just trusting your weight as you lift up. Wow, I've never done headstand in my online yoga class from this perspective, but I can look at the camera now and see you guys, which is really cool. Normally I do it at the other end of the mat. Maybe I'll do it this way from now on. Nice work, Amber, you got it. Yeah, so see if you can knit your ribs in a bit more. Kind of looks like they're ballooning out. Yeah, keeping your legs tight together, Amber, if you can. Yeah. Good work. Nice. And then bringing your knees in. Lay all the way back into your child's pose. Maybe massage your neck and your spine. Then one more flow, lift up onto your palms, step your feet back to your down dog, move through a vinyasa. Nice. Good. Lift your left arm, or sorry, not left arm, left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend through your left knee, stack your hips. If you want to flip your dog, go ahead. Last little flippage of the dog. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Come all the way back to your 3-legged dog. Extending through your left leg. Can you curl your left knee in, step your left foot between your palms, land onto your right heel, and lift all the way up to your warrior 2. You got it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come all the way back to your extended side angle, left elbow on the left knee, right arm reaches forward. And then choose your variation, it's up to you. Knowing that we have like 5 or 10 breaths allotted to it, move through whatever you want to move through. stepping back, lifting all the way up again, lengthening through the left leg, lifting onto the left heel. Nice, and then bending through the right knee, Skandasana. Yeah, you got it. Nice. So strong. Oh, you guys are better at that pose than me. Come all the way up. And then we'll swivel our bodies around. So your right toes turn forward. You lift off of your left heel. Take your palms into your heart center. Inhale, lift. And then twist your left elbow onto your right knee. Nice. Can you step your left foot forward to meet your right now? Nice. And then lift at your heels, bend, hinge forward, land your palms. Can you snuggle left elbow, right elbow, and then lift? Revolved crow. Nice. Come all the way back. And then just forward fold for a moment. I'm just going to move my computer because I need this wall. Okay, let me move my camera slightly so you can see me. Okay, so you're going to come to your wall. You can come up to stand. Come to your wall. I want you to place your hands on the wall and walk your feet out until you're making this L shape. This is fun. I haven't done handstand prep in so long. We should do this more often. Okay. So once you've made this perfect L shape with your body, hips are over top of the feet, and your arms are fully extended out flat like a table. I want you to see where your feet are on the mat. And where your feet are on the mat, that is where your hands are going to go. Okay? So you're going to lift up and then just turn around and place your hands where your feet are. And then step your feet back, keeping your hands where they are. Step your feet back and see if you can bring your feet onto the wall. Nice. You can start first by creating that same L shape in the opposite way that we just did. So your feet are on the wall and you're pushing through the palms, and this might be exactly where you stay. You're literally just building the muscle memory and the arm strength. Yes, this L shape. And then maybe you lift one leg, just like we did in the other poses. Maybe you lift the other. Now know that this is not an obligatory destination and I'm not going to do it. But if you want to just play safely with lifting one leg, that's what I would encourage. And I'm going to talk to Kenny and or Sarah about doing an actual handstand workshop because this is like as far as I go. Which is okay because it shows that even yoga teachers are a work in progress. Nice. When you've had enough of that adventure, you can come back down. Nice work. And then just rest in a child's pose again. Let's take a nice, good pigeon to stretch out. We haven't done a lot of hip stretching today. So you're gonna come up, plant through your palms, back into your down dog one more time. Lift your right leg up. Bend through your right knee, take it all the way forward, lay it across the width of the mat, snuggle your left knee back. And then I'll invite you, if you want to join me in a bit of quad stretching. We're gonna leave our right palm where it is, kick our left heel back, do a little bit of pumping, creating a tiny bit of space. Nice, and then just landing that foot again, and then coming forward into our pigeon. Until I started the Mindful Life practice, I rarely taught advanced yoga poses in my classes. And I think the reason comes down to my first experiences with yoga. was really young at age 13 and I tried Iyengar yoga, I just felt like I was never doing it properly. I never belonged there. I wasn't good enough to be there. And I never ever want someone to walk away from my class feeling that way, ever. I want you to walk away feeling empowered, like I tried something, and I want you to know that it does not make you a better yogi if you can do any of these poses. I've met some people that can do really advanced poses that are not nice people. What makes you a yogi is how you live, it's how you be. It's how you embody the philosophy of yoga off the mat. That's all that matters. The poses are just like a tool to explore all this. Lift onto your palms. Tuck your toes, lift all the way up and back, down dog. And then take your left leg up. Draw your left knee in, lay your left shin across the width of the mat. Nice, wiggle your right knee back, maybe do some little pumps. And then kick that foot back. Come forward into your pigeon. Nice work. Come all the way up. This time rolling onto your left bottom and just swing your right knee around. And then lay your spine all the way down on the mat. Take your knees into your chest. Can you open your arms and drop your arms over to the right? Landing your right palm on the left knee. And then lifting all the way up. Coming all the way back through center, twisting the opposite way. And if there are any last poses that would seal off your practice, feel free to take them now. Dropping into stillness for just a few moments. Knowing that I'll bring you back when the time is up. I always think it's very funny when I see Princess sleeping in the middle of the day on mornings when she has woken me up from my slumber. She woke me up at 6:20 this morning by walking back and forth across my chest. I think that's what unconditional love is, when you just accept that this is happening to you. Is what it is.
I wanna be free, so free, like a feather blowing through the breeze, like a bird in a tree, like a dolphin in the sea. I wanna fly high, so high, like an eagle in the sky. And when my time has come, I will let it all go with a sigh. Pachamama, I'm coming home to the place where I belong. Pachamama, I'm coming home to the place where I belong. Just give your fingers and your toes a little wake up wiggle. Nice long stretch, fingertips all the way through toes. Curl your knees into your chest, give your body a nice, sweet little hug. And then just make your way up to seated. So you can rock up onto your sits bones, bringing together your palms at your heart center. And so we close with an intention, an ancient intention, but the original intention, passed from heart to heart through thousands of years. And it's that our yoga practice remains steady, our efforts remain continuous. Our yoga serves and benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe, be happy, be healthy, be free. May the thoughts and actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. So if you want to finish with an Om, we can inhale, exhale, inhale through to make the Om. So big breath in, big breath out, big breath in. Thank you so much for sharing the space and the practice. The light in me, it sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining.